Hello and welcome back to the True Roblox News Podcast. I am your host, Crazy Cheaper Place, and today is the 26th, Boxing Day in Canada. I think so. Let me just look it up real quick, just be sure. I think it's in Canada where it's like Boxing Day. I don't really know what that is, to be honest. I'm just gonna look it up real quick, and that's my printer going off. Hold on. Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated after Christmas Day, occurring on the second day of Christmas tide. Boxing Day was once a day to donate gifts to those in need, but it has evolved to become a part of Christmas festivities, with many people choosing to shop for deals on Boxing Day. It originated in the United Kingdom and is celebrated in several Commonwealth nations. The attached bank holiday or public holiday may take place on the 27th or 28th of December if necessary to ensure it falls on a weekday. Boxing Day is also concurrent with the Christian festival Saint Stephen's Day. Yeah, something I don't really, I'm not going to read all that. That's on Wikipedia. But, anyways, my target, actually, a lot of people are from, that listen to podcasts are apparently from Australia, so I love Australians. They're really cool. But with that all the way. This is True Roblox News with Crazy Stupid Plays. Let's get right into the news. Starting off with, let's see, there was something I wanted to do. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Yeah, it's a bit too far. Let's see, 24th. There's not really much news. I'm just trying to look for something. Yeah, there's a lot that happened this past year. So I guess this is gonna be like a recap of the year. Um, let's start with some recaps with the Bloxy News. Recap year in review 2024. For January, there was live scripting. Also, there's a new racing template. I don't know if I covered any of those two. But I believe I did cover the creators store selling plugins with the using of real currency and stuff like that. There was also generalized shapecast. Don't know what that is, but yeah, that's all of January's major news that I can remember off the top of my head. There wasn't really much going on for like this year in terms of controversy or a lot of controversy as regards to like personal like people like being accused of stuff, but then again I don't really cover that. On February there was subscriptions, and that was pretty interesting to see, to be honest. I don't know if anyone really uses those subscriptions right now. I see a lot of them on games, but I don't know if anyone actually subscribes to them. I know Bloxburg has one, but yeah, I don't really know if anyone really actually buys them because they're not really like, especially with Bloxburg, it's not really that incentivizing. Like you get like a couple money that you could work for like 10 minutes for and then get back. But there's not really much. In March, there was a rights manager, avatar auto setup, and a texture generator with just like generated textures for Roblox. And in April, any user can publish to the Avatar Marketplace, which was basically public UGC. I don't remember if I covered that or not, but I tried doing it with like some sort of items, and I really just failed, I guess, because I'm not really a good modeler. I mean, I've tried like a couple times, and then it just costs money to like do it. It's like 750 Robux to do it, less than $10, and I think it's like every single time it's non-refundable, I believe. And if it is, I'm sorry. So, yeah, there was also automatic translation and the what's it called? Yeah, nothing much for for April. I mean, in May there was a published and distributed audio on the Creator Store. Now that was interesting. I don't know if I covered that or not. And there was also 8 new materials in Studio, which basically kind of contradicts the generative textures, but who am I to talk about what's contradictory or not? In June, the removal of user ads was introduced. Custom thumbnails and event types for experience events was also popping. Excuse me. in July there was a bulk purchase API, which like you could buy multiple things at once. I think that's pretty cool to like so that you can make an avatar before you buy it, and then you can be like have like this full outfit you can make. I think that's actually pretty cool of Roblox to implement. In August, there was a text scaling setting. I don't really know what that is, but it's all of this is really just like how do I say this, developer related. And I don't really know how much my audience actually develops games. If you develop a game, please comment down in the comments. If you are working on a game, if you are not working on a game, then comment why you are not, because I want to see which everyone is doing on the platform as of now. 2025, I want to make like couple games, hopefully, make like personal games of mine, just I would just make for myself. But yeah, with that, let's go into September, which again, not much. There's something called a creator affiliate program. I don't know what that is. Um, I'm assuming it's like your creativity. It's like something like where you or if you're a creator, you can like apply to this and have like get money from this or something like that. I don't really understand how it works. I think there was a program a while ago that was related to this, where if you recommend, if you like share a game to like a friend, you get money from that friend for every purchase they make up until like a certain date or something like that. I don't really understand. There was also pricing optimization in October, which I think changed the prices in some areas where Robux was like $10 USD, and it would just be like cheaper to buy in certain countries. Well, until this update happened, where it was like fixed, I guess. Where so now if you wanted to buy $10 worth of Robux, and and instead of going to like using a VPN to buy Robux in Mexico for like 10 pesos, which is like barely anything, it now like updates to like the equivalent. I don't really know their equivalent right now, and I'm actually gonna look this up real quick. What is the equivalent of 10 USD to Mexican pesos? I mean, it's really anything, really. 202 Mexican pesos is the equivalent, and it's been rising a lot. Again, yeah, it's rising a lot. But yeah, that's out of the way. Let's go over here. In November, there was a curate and sell outfits on the marketplace. I don't really know if that really happened or not. And then in December, paid access to experiences will be converted to real world currencies. Oh yeah, and then there was a transfer ownership to experiences from user to community groups for free. Um, Out of every update, every major update that Roblox has had, that is probably the best update that I believe, because it used to cost like a thousand, like 100,000 Robux, and it would just be bad. But then again, I could see like some people abusing this, like for their own benefit, like if they're selling games to people. I don't know if that's against policy yet or not anymore. But yeah, if you could like if you like do a third party sell and take advantage of people like scamming people with like group games, like selling games like, oh, I'm gonna sell you this game for like $10, and then I'm gonna transfer it to your group, and then they just end up not doing that. I don't really understand what I'm talking about right now. I don't think anyone does, if I'm being honest. But let's get into the week's news. And once again, there's not really much to talk about. Christmas was yesterday. Happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah. I don't know when Hanukkah starts actually, but it might be sometime around here. Um, yeah, there's not much. Some users, I guess, can now add up to like 500 friends, which is means that they're expanding that the limit from 100 to 500, and they're like slowly implementing it. That's the best. That's the best thing I can like explain to it. But Yeah, there wasn't really much news going on in Roblox this past year, month, week. It's just been a slow year, and that's why I haven't been uploading. Next year, sorry, excuse me. Next year, I hope to just like upload consistently, if not somewhat consistently. Like I'm recording this on a Thursday, yeah, on a Thursday, because I wouldn't have any other time to do so. And I think after this podcast, I'm gonna record a short video for my main YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. Don't really have much to say other than happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Um, yeah, that's about it. If you really want to, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got the YouTube channel set up and everything. I think I am going to, in the new year, actually be making videos for this podcast. I'm going to be uploading like gameplay to it just for the YouTube, just so I can have like YouTube. It can be automated and all that stuff. And it'd be really interesting to see that process of it. Just like I'm curious about it, like to the extent where I want to actually pay some people to help me with this channel, to help me with this podcast, even though it doesn't make much money, doesn't make any money at all right now. But I want to make something out of this podcast. Like, I want to make something. I've always wanted to make something, just like anything really. Whether it's entertainment, news, or just like something for me personally. That's just my personal goals for the next year, for the new year, for this podcast anyway. I'm gonna make a separate video on the regular YouTube channel Trees to Replace. If you want to check that one out, it'll probably be out definitely by New Year's. But with that out of the way, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Make sure to rate us 5 stars on all your podcast platforms. Comment what you want to see in Roblox in the future for 2025. And maybe even your New Year's resolution. Even if it's not related into Roblox, I want to see what your New Year's resolutions are. And just make sure to follow us on everything. Rate us 5 stars. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Happy New Year, guys.